Okay, episode 3 of PLC 4, still difficulty 3. Oh my god, if we don't succeed, that'll be it. If we do succeed, Tucker and I are going to walk and discuss on, you know, whether we want to see the conclusion. If we don't succeed, gonna walk, gonna start How to Survive 2. That's gonna be that. And we're gonna need to start this because Grandma's starting back to bed and we're gonna have to tuck her in. So let's get on with it. Just gonna try to enchant this right quick before we start. So Tucker, you were talking about what happened there with the boss. What did you feel caused the loss?
Lack of damage and a bad type conjunction.
Yeah, it didn't feel like he had anything that really matched against him. I agree. I also just feel like there was a lot of really...
All my guns were frost while he had armor and flesh.
Mm-hmm.
And what damage I was able to do was negated by him. I didn't even get him to a quarter. I didn't even take a quarter off his health.
We just got all around screwed there. I mean, as soon as I went in the arena, literally, I went to go get you, got knocked, and then it was just bleed out. Instantaneous almost. I don't get it. I don't get it. But we're not going to quit quite yet, but we do need to start. Run starting at 1 minute 30. I'll skip the thing. We know the dragon's two-headed. We know it's ice damage, so that doesn't help. I think that I can burst him. I think that the amp thing, if it just works, will work and will be good, but it's getting there that turned out to be the problem for me, and then staying alive. Okay, so we know focus objective. Grandma's going back, so we need to be quick on this one. Maybe
5 minutes, let's do it.
A 5-minute run, that'd be crazy. But impossible because of the way they've gated this shit off. Good start.
Need to grab gold.
Alright, well we started the cart, right?
Oh, we can't start this cart until we...
My audio has changed. It's really weird. It's like super dull now. I'm down, need help. Thank you.
Ow!
Oh, there we go. There comes the cart. I'm
I
coming.
need help.
I hear you. Come on.
Heary.
Behind. I hate that you can't shoot and pick people up. Shit, that's been a thing in games since Destiny 1 and freaking even Borderlands 2 you could do that.
I'm down. I got myself.
I'm down. It's gonna go fast as shit. I need help now. Thank you. What is causing us to go down so much?
I can get myself.
What is going on, game? Let's go to the cart. The cart should be there.
This way.
Apparently we can't live now.
As soon as one of us would get up, the other one would go down.
Tell you what, we're at the very least we're dropping this off of intense. And why?
Wait, we're on intense difficulty.
We have been, yeah. It doesn't make that much of a difference. It really doesn't. I'm down. It's gonna be fucking instant. Why is the audio different now? What has changed in the last 15 minutes?
What's going on?
Yeah, what is going on? It's all like very dull and muted now. There's Brigand who takes 35 magazines to get through. Chaos level 50, mobbing our way through, baby. Let's go. I know that they wanted to go up to 65. I read that and for some reason can't find that information anymore, but I know they wanted to go to 65. I'm down to good job getting up.
If you're gonna up the chaos level, up the level cap.
Absolutely, but they won't do it. A lot of that's because people say, well, it ruins build diversity. It ruins build diversity. I don't care. I want some more skill points.
Then you can just max everything out.
That's fun, then. You can't max everything out anyway. Bring it to 50, for God's sake. Give us some levels to play with. Give us some skill points to play with. We got the cart
still won't
making
be able to max
down.
out your skill tree with that.
No, not at all. Just a little more power to go up against this absurd... What is it? Like 18,500% enemy health increase?
Yeah.
I mean, it's nuts.
Okay, we can go.
I'll talk on top of damage resistance and damage debuffs. Why is the audio different, game? What changed in the last 15 minutes?
Don't hit mushy room.
Mushy room. Oh, I got my audio channels to clear. I don't know how. I tested them and somehow they were no longer muffled to shit. Thanks for getting me up. Oh, instant down. Let's go. Let's go, Gearbox. Let's go. Thank you, Tucker.
What the heck?
He just freaking Andre the Giant boot healed us.
Did you see how he flipped out?
I saw him boot heal. Clip it. I didn't get to see the flip out. I want to see it.
When he was like midway through the stomp, he went upside down.
Nice. You clipped it?
He was like upside down and his animation was still playing when he kicked like a pothole was floating in the air.
That's amazing. You did clip it then?
Yeah, I clipped it.
Good. Okay, we're moving. We're at 2 minutes. I'd say we start the run. We're at 6 minutes, so 4 minutes in the run. Let's go. This is the one. PLC 3. If we beat PLC 3 here, I feel like we might be able to go ahead and whip out the last one tonight, but we'll see. If we fail here, I know we're done for the night on this game.
You're done.
Feels like maybe the old damage algorithm's going our way a little bit better this time.
This time you're able to do some damage.
Yeah. Not just instantaneously dying and tickling the enemy.
Seems like they just got us a lot on the first one. Hopefully it's not the same for the rest.
You see how inconsistent it is, though?
Yeah.
It's so inconsistent. And that's because there's things going on behind the scenes. The Gearbox just can't ever seem to get a hold of. You're using that ping system. Let's go. So I think games like this don't even really need a ping system because Apex had a great ping system. Now everybody's like, oh, let's put a ping system in.
Yeah, it was super easy to ping and it was easy to get used to. There was all sorts of different choices when it came to pinging.
Yeah.
Simple and effective.
Yeah, the game definitely mastered it. Had it down to a fine science. I mean, they built it by, they said internally, what they would do is they'd play without mics, and they only could communicate through pings, and they kept revising it and making better versions based upon that one challenge is, can you communicate as a team if you had no microphone and just pings? And once they figured out that they could win with no microphones against people who had microphones just using pings, they figured it was good enough.
Definitely seems like it is.
Oh yeah. When it came out, that thing was like, wow, this is so simple and easy and intuitive. And my armor is getting in my face a lot right now.
In front of us.
Elemental damage only goes up. Isn't that whole Scott Steiner thing only go up?
I don't know.
Remember,
really.
You didn't hear me, did you?
Elemental damage only goes up. Is that Scott Steiner thing? Only goes up.
When he's talking about like my chance of winning go up.
I have no idea.
The red text tends to be Easter eggs or references to something. You know, when it's like, somebody you take me, normally you take two wrestlers, 50-50 chance of winning. You take me, because I'm a genetic freak and I'm not normal. I got a 65 and 2/3 chance of winning. Then you take Samoa Joe's 47 and 1/3 chance of winning, and then you take it WrestleMania, where you know he can't beat me. Whatever, you get the point. Obviously, I'm butchering the hell out of a thing that was meant to be butchered, but yeah. Chance of winning drastic go down.
Chance percents.
Percents, yeah.
Percents.
Is the door down? There we go. Oh, you know what? I also put it on easier. Like, we definitely started doing a lot better when I put it on easier. Still pisses me off, though. It shouldn't be this big of a difference.
Oh!
But I did say, hey, starting the timer as to when we lower the difficulty and when we lower the chaos tier. And I'm never going back to PLC 2, chaos level 50. Now, Tucker, you were doing a list of your top PLCs. What was your list? In order from
3,
worst
4,
to best.
1, 2.
So that was best to worst then?
Yeah.
Say them again.
3, 4, 1, 2.
3, 4, 1, 2. Right now I'm in the same order. There's still a chance for me to change my mind on this shit, but
Actually, 3, 1, 4, 2. Because we didn't have to struggle this much for 1.
I'm 3, 4, 1, 2 still, but I'm subject to change. I want to be impressed. I like the chaos rooms in this one a lot. I like the dragon. I like the fact that there's not an immunity phase with the dragon. But I also feel like we're coming up against glitches, and I feel like the insta-deaths and the AoEs are everything wrong with Borderlands games most of the time.
It's kind of like a combination of all the PLCs. It has the great level design of PLC 2. It has no immunity frames like in PLC 1. But at the same time, insta-death like PLC 2.
Yeah. Those AoE insta-kill novas are like the worst gearbox mechanic. I call it the heliophage method. Insta-give the player, put in a helio...
From PLC. Sorry.
Put in an insta-kill and put in areas where the player can be knocked off the map. So if the player doesn't have the damage, again, this is what subtracts from the Borderlands experience post 1, is there's no room for any other type of building except for damage. You either out-damage the boss so its mechanics are null and void, or you sit there like a chub, or a scrub, or a peon, or whatever you want to call it, and you just try to do, I'm going to do something unique. I'm going to be a healer wizard. I do 10 damage, but I have some survivability. Well, too effing bad, because the boss, he just knocks you off the edge of the map. Level design's great in this game, though. Everyone says it. We all deserve to say it. Whoever's doing the level design over at Gearbox, thank you for working for Gearbox. You're doing a great job. The art, the atmosphere, the level design, all that stuff is super. That's the old Gearbox I knew and loved in these levels. And that's been consistent from launch through the PLC. So you, your team, whoever you, they, them, are, it, attack helicopter is, you keep doing you, because you're doing a good job. Gearbox coders, God bless you, you're smarter than I'll ever be, but whatever weird inconsistencies in the formulas with the defense and the damage and all those many things, I know it's a lot, well, it's been since BL2. We've been patient. Why do builds feel so inconsistent? Designers, cool gun should do cool damage. BL1 was a shooter and an RPG. Now it's just a straight up RPG. One of the reasons Destiny does so well is because it's a shooter and an RPG, not just a straight up RPG. You still shoot shit in the head and it does mad damage. Yeah, you got to keep up, but if you're good at shooting stuff in the face, you're going to be good at Destiny, generally speaking. And then all the other stuff just adds to the fun. This game, you could grab an amazing AR. Legendary, I'm saying. Not even like bad guns. Good guns. Guns that should be good, is what I'm saying. Pick it up, but because of the scaling at this point and the balance of the game, it will not do anything. So you either run these crazy-ass builds that don't have anything to do with the gunplay. It's like, oh, this one shotgun has this weird effect where it does spell damage, and then you combine that with this melee weapon that does melee damage instead of spell damage, and you wear the barf fart turd nugget shield, and it all combines together so that all you have to do is walk around and press left bumper and stuff dies. But if you don't do that, you can't do anything. Thankfully, Tucker's build is actually decent in the fact that he can, if he sees a cool frost weapon, he can still play Borderlands. He can put that bad boy on and try it, and he will do some damage. The last 2 builds I've done, I've either got to run that Stab-O-Matic everywhere and hope to God I don't run out of ammo and I don't die, because I certainly can't get up once the whole gimmick dies. Or in this build, there's either such large, sudden boss over here, or troll, spikes of damage that the whole game starts to hitch up and lag up and stutter and shift breaks for the 5th time this hour for everybody. Or I'm a pirate recruit. I'm a skelly man bone. 1 damage. Or hey, it's the raid boss.
Insta-kill.
Fatality. Is there, what, mid-boss after this fight and then boss? Is that right?
Yeah.
Alright, we're close. We're close.
Oh, yeah. Mid-boss and then.
Having a better run. Grandma, I know, is probably waiting for us at this point. We're at 16. We started, I think I said it. Did I say 2 or 3 minutes we started? I don't know either. Let's call it 3 minutes. We'll say we're at 13 minutes. But we're still doing pretty damn good. We can just get the troll to spawn. Dumb. There should be a way to mechanically spawn the troll. So yeah, I think it's going to be really, really tough for PLC 4 to like go up above PLC 3. The only thing I dislike about PLC 3
is the immunity phases.
Exactly right. Like the boss is cool, the areas are super cool. Excuse me, you can, if you learn the puzzles, you can run to the boss as fast as you want to run to the boss. There's some really good farming locations for souls. Yeah, it's good, and the boss looks cool. It's just, you can't.
Only problem is, at like each quarter, the boss gets angry and puts you into that one, and puts you into like a board game, puts you in like where you have to run.
But I will say to the area's credit, there's a ton of areas to get second waves over there. That's what works in its advantage. So like if you go down, you can probably shoot one of those bullet bills and get up and run back to the boss. So that's cool. I'm down. Better help me, because God only knows. Thank you. I got up somehow. Now,
sudden damage spike.
Yeah. That being said, PLC. This PLC, you got the minecart. Well, the minecart at least isn't random. You can start the minecart and follow behind it. Then you got the standard area. The standard area, is it random, Tucker? Would you call it random, or do you think you can kind of speed up on that if you're good?
I think it's random.
Well, you just got to kill the skeletons, though, right?
Yeah.
Shoot the flag, kill the skeleton. So it's like kind of random, because obviously you're saying it's random where the standard spawns, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying what I'm basing this on is, can you get through in each individual PLC? Can you get through it? I think it's 5 rooms in every PLC to the boss. Are they rooms where you have to do random thing and wait RNG? You got to wait for this thing to spawn, or is it like you just need to know the puzzle? And what we're saying with PLC 3 is like, you just got to know the puzzle. You have to know in the one room you stand on the button to melt the chain. In the other room, like what are the other puzzles in PLC 3?
You have to destroy those quartz. You have to flip switches to turn on those cannons. Then with another one, you have to shoot. Then you have to push or pull levers to bring down railway tracks for a minecart to cross through.
Yeah, so and all of that stuff, they actually teach you to do it right before you even go into the room.
Yeah, in order to get to the portal itself, they basically teach you how to do it.
So, and none of that is random. That is, so long as you know the puzzle and you know the mechanics, you can just beeline straight for the puzzle, get the puzzle done, and make your way to the boss as fast as possible. So it's good for speedrunning. And see, that's perfect, because these are obviously meant to be like farmable encounters that you can be run multiple times at your leisure for fun and for profit and get better and better at them. Sorry, my inventory's full. I'm trying to make a little room right quick. I don't know what's good with the ice spikes anymore. So there. And this thing, I mean, whatever, it's fine. Whatever. Done with it.
May I never see you again.
I have no idea what the ice spike build stuff is supposed to actually be good.
Hey, truck, look at this.
But I'm coming your way. Oh. Ascended, eh?
Yeah, you can take it.
Congrats. PLC 1, I mean, that one is basically the same thing, but its weakness is that it's all the same puzzles. You just shoot the shark thing, the shark totem.
Yeah.
PLC 2, we sped run that. The only thing that was random is that they literally repeat the troll mechanic. They repeat the troll mechanic in this one. It was first done there, where you get into that goblin room and you have to kill so many goblins in order to spawn a troll. But otherwise you can just bust through that, right? Because the crabs, you just pull the lever. Is that right?
Yeah.
So it's like 50-50, and then this one is basically entirely random. You can do the minecart. That's mechanical, but of course it's slow. And then after the minecart, it's the what room?
After the minecart on PLC 3 or 2?
This one.
After the minecart, you do the
standards. And the standards.
Yeah, right.
And the standards can be done as fast as you kill the skeleton. So that one's not so bad. Once Tucker figured out how the puzzle... Hold on, there's a legendary... Thank you. Once Tucker actually figured out the puzzle, it wasn't so bad. Okay, so that one is mechanical. Now, after that, I believe that it is chilling transistor.
The skeletons leading to the trolls.
Yes. So that's random. And
then came this room.
No, there's one more. After the standard, there's one more room. The eggs, which is random.
Oh, yeah.
Eggs, which is random, but you can do it fast because the eggs spawn in the same place, and basically, you just run to the eggs. You don't even have to fight anything. But it's still random, so that goes against it.
There's a chance there's an egg in some place, and there's a chance that the item is in that egg.
Right. You can't get better at random, and that's why it goes against it, too. All right, now.
Okay.
Stay alive, be smart. Let's win this.
Be ready to run into the butthole.
And hope to God we get a damage spike. I can't even... it's immune to all my shit right now.
We need to aim for the right head. The blighted. I can get myself up.
I'm down but up, but holy shit, epilepsy warning. I'm down, I don't know. I can get up. What is going to be required to get through this immunity shit? Down, I don't know if I can get up. You better run for me.
Coming.
Yeah, I need you
Can't
bad.
get to you. I couldn't get to you because I kept on getting ricocheted.
You got this. You can win it. There went the damage though, because this asshole's immune.
He's immune to everything I throw him at as well.
What are we missing here? Why is he immune and wasn't earlier?
The only thing that I can attack and deal decent damage to is his right head that shoots the red beam. That's the only part of his body that I can get critical hits on.
In the stupid health gating at chaos level 50, it's over, man. You just instantly go down. Oh boy.
Before we were able to like insta-kill this guy in 10 seconds, but now we can barely even
Oh,
deal a
look,
quarter.
you just did a damage spike, though. Where'd it come from? You just busted through something. The different difficulties are immune to different damage types, depending on the head it has. It is immune to those elements. Number 3 is frost and dark magic. So that's why I do nothing but dark magic. You do nothing but frost. So literally the two things that we do,
Neither of us are effective against.
so we could beat PLC4 if we could just get past this shit. The best bet is probably my Stab-O-Matic build, but that's got a lot of dark magic to it too.
There's nobody here.
There's one in front of you. Right in front of you. Right in front of you. So, do you have anything other than frost?
I can't do anything other than frost.
Do you have another gun in your inventory?
No.
Not even in your inventory.
No. Other than my Stab-O-Matic.
Just try it. If that doesn't work, go back to your Nightshade and try to hit him with spells and ability damage. If we get through this, we'll literally be able to melt him. I have a pixie shotgun that would be able to melt him. It's just that I'm dead, and we didn't know that beforehand.
Okay, it seems to be somewhat working.
Do you have your arrows, the riveter?
No.
Is that in your bank or something, or did you sell it?
I think I sold it.
That shotgun you used to kill Chum?
I think I put it in my bank, actually.
I bet it's not in your inventory.
No, it's not my inventory.
That's doing, like, barely anything. You probably have to switch over to your Nightshade, I guess, to get up. Okay, never mind. So you have the Stab-O-Matic and nothing else in your inventory?
Yeah.
Because I know you don't have a Stab-O-Matic build going on. So it's going to take quite a while. Was there a reason you chose not to have, like, anything in your backpack?
I wanted to be sure I could pick up stuff.
Maybe you can drop them if you do. Great job. I mean, we did a really good job getting here. We did a much better job getting here.
It's just that the immunities that this guy has are like perfectly to combat both of us.
Yeah. And boy, I really don't like immunity as a thing.
Ow. You kidding me? As soon as I killed that guy, I got... Just can't do it all that often. Yes. Yeah, but if I hit him with critical hits, I get my spells back faster. Okay. That's the only spell I got. The other spells I have are just other kinds. I'm just trying to get more ammo.
There's some stuck on it. There you go. There you go. Stay alive.
I think so. See, he knows he's trying to stay away. Is it still recording? He's watching me. Figured out the cubes. I just gotta wait till he lands. He was like literally on me. I couldn't see anything. It wasn't that it was an immune. It was that as soon as I went down, he
What I mean,
on top of me where I couldn't hit.
what I mean by immunity phases is the fact that he was immune to the 2 types of damage we do.
Yeah.
That's what we. So what we figured out here, I think you heard me read it, is that he's immune to dark magic and frost in difficulty 3. So bullshit, because it's the 2 things Tucker and I do. And Tucker, we figured out during the run. Come over here and spin this a bit. That the gelatinous cube, when it gets tagged on him, does like amazing damage. So now that we know this, I actually feel confident that we can do it. I think we should take a short break, walk, get some fresh air. But I actually, and if we get a mosquito's mantle, of course, that'll change everything still. But yeah, my build is like pretty much entirely dependent on freaking dark magic. So
No wonder we absolutely melted the last boss, but not this one.
yeah, but it means that we could beat 4. It's not because of some huge ramp up in difficulty, it's because of the mechanics they put behind this. And I've got I've got a pixie shotgun that I know will do some work on his ass. I, again, don't know what's good on these ice spikes. Probably should call this the episode for now. Oh, man. We had that one. Or we will have it. I mean, we did a great job getting there. No, wait. Actually, that's Slagestein. Damn. That's like perfect. Almost perfect. I mean, it might be even better for that shotgun melee build. We are... okay, I'll end this episode.